Understanding credulous to a fault. Hello, and welcome to our English language learning channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating phrase, credulous to a fault. This phrase is a wonderful example of how English can pack a lot of meaning into just a few words. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what this phrase means but also how to use it in your conversations. So, let's get started. First, let's break down the phrase into two parts, credulous and to a fault. Credulous is an adjective that describes a person who is too willing to believe what they're told without enough skepticism or doubt. It comes from the Latin word credere, which means to believe. To a fault is an idiom that means having too much of a particular quality, to the point where it becomes a weakness or flaw. So, when we say someone is something to a fault, we mean they have an excess of that quality. When we put these two parts together, credulous to a fault describes someone who believes things too easily, more than what's considered normal or sensible. It's not just that they're often believing in things without question. It's that their tendency to believe is so strong that it can lead to problems or make them easily deceived. This phrase can be both a critique and a sympathetic observation. It highlights a character trait that is fundamentally innocent and trusting, but also points to a vulnerability that can be exploited by others. Let's look at some examples to understand how credulous to a fault can be used in sentences. 1. Despite his experience, he was credulous to a fault, often falling for the simplest of scams. This shows the phrase used to describe a negative outcome of being too trusting. 2. Her credulous nature, though charming, made her credulous to a fault and prone to believing even the most outlandish stories. Here, the phrase is used to describe a personality trait that is endearing but problematic. 3. He admired her open heart but worried that being credulous to a fault could lead her into trouble. This example illustrates concern for someone whose trustfulness could be exploited. Understanding the phrase, credulous to a fault, enriches your English vocabulary and helps you describe a complex character trait succinctly. It's a reminder of the balance between trust and skepticism that we all navigate in our lives. We hope this video has shed light on this intriguing phrase and that you'll feel confident using it in your own conversations. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.